Hello Pisces, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your end of January tarot card reading, so let's jump right in, see what we got going on for you. Cool, okay. This is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is all here to help you feel empowered, to make the proper choices necessary for you to create the life that you want for yourself. Okay. So let's talk about the past. Let's talk about recent past for some of you. Here, Eight of Cups. For some of you, you may have left certain situations that maybe was not emotionally fulfilling. You know, it's almost saying here that it was close but no cigar. You know, like there was always something missing deep down inside, maybe. Because you see all these stacks of cups, but there's one missing on that top row. It's saying, you know, like there's a lot of fulfillment that was really being built up, but when it comes to making a complete picture, it just wasn't there. You know, so for some of you, you know, you may have been emotionally invested in that situation, whatever it is, but ultimately you had to say to yourself, you know, maybe I've reached my limit. Maybe this is as far as I can go with this. And now it's time for me to leave and find what really makes me happy. What is that true, complete picture? So here we also got the Four of Wands here in reversed. So here it's almost saying, I almost see it this way. It's like, even though you're leaving a situation, maybe it wasn't exactly what you ideally wanted for yourself, it still was a milestone. Maybe not in the way that you wanted, you know, in a certain sense, but to have the awareness to know when to leave something, a situation, and to know that it is not meant for you, and you are willing to take that leap of faith to find out what is meant for you. That is a milestone, even in the reversed, in a negative way, if you want to take it that way, you know? So really it's saying, you know, with that Four of Wands reversed, you know, it's really saying that, you know, you still did something that was very important. To make a pivot or a change of some kind is a very important thing, because you didn't choose to be safe. You didn't choose to be content in that discomfort. You know, you chose to move on with your life. And finally here we got the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, I really see here in the past, it's like it paid off for you. You know, even though that you made that milestone and maybe you felt maybe discontent with it, or maybe just a little bit down about it, ultimately you did find what it is that you were looking for. So for some of you, as I said, you left situations and, you know, you really pushed through and persevered through that change in order to achieve what it is that you wanted to achieve. And it talks about here, that Ten of Cups is talking about a complete cycle ending. There's some type of true emotional fulfillment that not only you're able to feel, but also those around you, the loved ones that you have around you, were able to feel and experience with you as well. So really here I see for some of you, you know, you found that emotional fulfillment. You found out that you needed more, that you wanted more out of your situations in the past, and you took that leap of faith. It may have not been exactly, you know, it may not have been exactly an easy journey to get to that Ten of Cups, but as I said, you know, you moved forward. You took it as a personal victory, that you are proud of yourself to make that change, and by doing so, you were in alignment with the universe and also your emotional needs to ultimately find what it is that gave you that joy. So, let's talk about the present moment in your present right here. So here we got the Six of Pentacles. Here it's really saying, you know, that you are learned to really give back to yourself and others. I think here it's like, for some of you, coming from that Ten of Cups type of feeling, you may have had that abundance. As you can see here, there's this man who's giving his pentacles to the less fortunate. So here, you know, you're able to share that abundance. You know, he also carries the scales. So if there's more, that you have a lot that you are able to give, I think it shows a certain charity and generosity on your part to start giving, that you are able to give back to others in this current moment from your past experiences. You know, so if you had that emotional abundance, even to just be there for friends or people, to listen to them, to give them empathy and support, you know, because you were in a very solid and stable emotional place in your life, that counts like this as well. Just because it's pentacles doesn't mean it has to always be something physical. But even then too, if it is even finances, if you are in a good place to lend a friend money, and allow them to pay you back in installments or something like that, where you're able to really share your abundance, whatever that is, with other people. We also got the 9 of Wands here in the reversed. So again, it's really saying this comes right underneath that 4 of Wands. So as I said before, any type of wounds from the past, you're really letting that go. I have a feeling here, with that generosity card of the 6 of Pentacles, I think you've really let your barriers down. And you're not in a place of survival. You're in a place of thriving right now. So here, as I said, in the middle of your reading, this is really that energy of you are transforming from the wounded warrior into just the warrior, if you will. And I will get to the next card because I actually got that feeling with that as well. So here, it's like you don't have any need to have that sense of fear or ego to limit you anymore. Ego wants to keep us safe. That's what this is about sometimes in the upright. Ego wants to say, you can't trust anyone, that you need to protect yourself because people and situations and opportunities are ultimately going to hurt you. In the reverse, it's saying you don't believe in those things anymore. You don't buy into the fear. You don't buy into the ego. It does want to keep you safe, but it also wants to limit you ultimately. So here with that wounded warrior energy, you're releasing that and you're becoming the warrior. And I could see that here with the King of Swords. Very warrior energy just by the illustration alone, So here it's really saying, especially with the swords, you're turning past experiences and first-hand knowledge into wisdom now. And this comes underneath that 10 of Cups energy. So really it's saying, that you have learned a lot where you are in this place of abundance, where you have a lot to give to other people. And even being in this position as the King of Swords, it's saying that you're able to be, for some of you, being able to share your wisdom, share your knowledge. As I said with that 6 of Pentacles, if there's anyone out there who is in your friend groups or loved or family or anyone who's a loved one to you that needs your emotional support, that you are in a position where you can kind of give them some advice or tell about your own experiences to give them some type of wisdom or guidance as well. You're in a position of knowledge and knowing and understanding from your own experiences. So here in that King of Swords, very powerful stuff. As I said, you go from wounded warrior to warrior. So you are almost protecting your loved ones as well. Now talking about the future and big themes to think about. So first of all, we got the Lovers card. So here, we had that 10 of Cups and stuff like that, and that does also reflect on family as well. So here for some of you, if you are in a relationship of some kind, it's really saying, that your love is going to be deepened. You're going to have a sense of equality and understanding with one another. There's going to be open communication. As I said with that King of Swords, that talks about all about communication as well. So really it's saying, that your love is going to be deepened and things are going to have an abundance with that as well. For those of you who are looking for love, as I said before, you have this emotional stability and abundance right now, and this emotional knowing and wisdom as well. So you could be in a very good spot where you are more available for love, or that you may be attracting love into your life right now. So here, understand that, in that warrior energy where you are strong and confident in your abilities and in the lessons that you've learned, you are attracting someone who can complement that, or who has gone through the same experiences and has that common ground of that knowledge and wisdom and knowing as well. We also got the Page of Pentacles here. So for some of you, there is a new abundance coming in, As I said with that 6 of Pentacles, this could be physical, but it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It just, whatever you want to feel abundant in, whatever you feel abundant in at this moment. I think for some of you, you may be learning new things about yourself, about your situations, and now you're going to be planting seeds. I see the Page of Pentacles, that one thing that he holds almost is like a seed that he's going to plant into the ground that's going to multiply. that's going to provide him new crops, new growth, new abundance of some kind that he can live off of. You know, it may be a slow journey, as Earth cards suggest, you know, but ultimately it's a worthwhile and fulfilling journey if it provides for him down the future. So that I can see for you right there. And also we got the Justice card. It's funny, this comes right underneath that that King of Swords. So it's funny because it's almost like the Queen of Swords energy, as you can see here. They're very similar in terms of illustration and also what they represent. But also talking about that Lover's card, you know, you're trying to find your counterpart for some of you. I think for some of you, you're trying to find your Queen of Swords or King of Swords, whatever you're into, you know. But also the Queen of Swords talks about you have been accountable for your actions in the past. As I said, with leaving situations that were not fulfilling to you, like that, for every action, there's a consequence, you know. And by choosing the actions that were in alignment with what you felt that you needed to do, you've held yourself accountable and saying, you know, I needed to make a change because I knew I deserved more. So here it's really saying, you know, that's where you really are in alignment right now. Knowing yourself and knowing that you have the power to change your path and change who you are at any moment. And by doing so, you have answered old karmic debts. You have made sure that all loose ends were tied off and that now you are in a place of balance. Here, that Justice card, and also with that Six of Pentacles, as I said before, there's a certain place of balance where you know how to use your power and your lightness, and your light and your dark, your light and your shadow. There is no discrepancy. It's all in balance. Everything is as it is. So there I can kind of see that for you. There's an emotional understanding. There's an emotional depth and stability, as I said before, and it unlocks the potential for love to find your counterpart out there. And as I said, you're releasing barriers. You're no longer that wounded warrior. You are the warrior. So these next cards are going to be cards. You got the King of Swords again. Okay, so anyway, as I said, this is going to be cards that you have faced or are facing right now, and you are releasing, so that you have room for new things to come. Temperance, love to see that. So King of Swords, yet again, there you go, warrior. We also got the Temperance card. So what else we got? And we also got Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So King of Swords, okay, in terms of releasing, you know, here it's really saying you are releasing ego. As I said before, ego and fear. You know, sometimes when it comes to the mental realm, you know, that's where ego and fear lie. You know, that's where they exist. That's where fear exists. So that's what I said before with that Nine of Wands energy. You're no longer focusing on being the wounded warrior. You are the warrior. You know, so there's not much else I can add on to that. But really, you are releasing that ego and fear. And also, those are the things that limit you, as I said before. So you are allowing yourself to let go of limitation and to embrace true potential and unlimited growth. Temperance card here, as I said before, as I said, with balance, with that Six of Pentacles and also the Justice card, you are releasing any extremes in your life, you know, whether it be light or dark, that light or shadow, you know, there's no type of extreme that exists in your life right now. You're trying to really keep everything in balance, keep everything in check, because you know how to do those things. For some of you, you are very emotionally and intuitively knowledgeable to know how to do that, you know, from your own past experiences, and you're using them for your good, you know. So again, there's any type of imbalances or extremes that may exist in your life at this moment. You know those things exist, and you're learning how to let those things go. You're facing them and understanding, you know, that that's an imbalance in your life, and that you're bringing it back into balance. So you're letting all those extreme behaviors or thoughts or anything like that, you're letting those things go. Finally, we got the Nine of Pentacles here. So here it's saying you are releasing any type of belief system that says you're not worthy, that says you are incapable, or that you are unable to achieve your own goals. So here it's really saying that you are responsible for your abundance. And that, as I said before, by releasing ego, that abundance is unlimited. You have unlimited potential. So here it's also saying you are releasing that cap of what you think you're capable of achieving as well. It's releasing that cap and realizing that sky is the limit for some of you. So as I said before, you know, you're getting in touch with your abundance in terms of how to do that. As I said with that Page of Pentacles, right in that same line, saying you're going to be planting new seeds, and from there you're going to gain that abundance and grow new things. So understand that when you are doing that, don't limit yourself. Keep doing what you feel like you need to do, and you may be surprised by the results that you get. So now these next 3 cards are going to be big lessons or blessings from the universe that may have not come to fruition yet, but they are on their way as you continue down this path. We got the 7 of Cups. Cool. Lots of options. Even more cups for some of you. 2 of Swords. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's the one. 7 of Swords. Okay. I keep getting that 7 of Swords in this a lot for some people. Okay, so really it's saying you got the 7 of Swords and you got the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups right here. It's really saying that you are going to be given a lot of options. You know, I think here the real thing here is saying that the power that you're going to be given from the universe is to know which ones are meant for you and what is your true intuitive calling versus what is the illusion and fantastical lies. You know, what is something that is a dream versus something that is something that you can really manifest that is meant for you. So here it's saying, you know, with some of you, you're going to be able to look past fear, to look past illusion, look past limitations. As I said, you are releasing a lot of this, anything that is ego or fear based. So even more so with that 7 of Swords, same exact thing as I said before. You're releasing the lies and deceptions that ego and fear tell you. You know, it just wants to keep you safe, which is honorable, which is noble. I get that. But I think for some of you, you're not in a place where you need to be safe. You're in a place where you're ready to thrive and move forward and to really embrace your potential. So really it's facing and it's questioning any type of belief systems that limit you so that you can embrace new opportunities into your life. We also got the 2 of Swords right here. Here, as I said, that deep intuitive knowing, you know, you're going to be given choices, just as I said with that 7 of Cups, but here you have that moon right above you. Here it's saying, you know, even though things may not be clear and like, you know, things may seem like you're stuck between this and that, a rock and a hard place, you know that you can trust on your intuition. Your intuition is going to be your superpower to make the correct decisions that are meant for you. Very much like as I said with that 7 of Cups, you're going to be able to see past illusions and fears and doubt, all of that stuff. You're going to know what is meant for you. As I said with that King of Swords as well, that lands right next to that, you have knowledge that you turned into wisdom now. So here you are, your mind and heart are in balance with one another. They aren't fighting each other like most people have to deal with on a daily basis, even for myself, you know. So it's saying that they are in congruency, they are in balance, they are reflections of one another. So now that you have that balance and that centered alignment, you're able to make decisions that are best for you. Oh, I was going to say we have to pick one card here. Let's do the one on the bottom that didn't get picked up. Soul Writing. Love to see that. Okay. And then finally, we got 2 more cards. Purification. Yep. As I said, ego gone, fear gone. Hello. Peace. Okay. So let me just touch upon purification. As I said, even more synchronicity and validation from the universe. You're purifying yourself from ego and fear. And also, you see these wavy lines, the water, all of these cups that you've gotten, it's saying that, you know, you're going to get in touch with your intuition, and that is going to be your truth. That's going to be the thing that guides you, not the mind where the ego and fear lie. So really that purification process, you're letting go of old belief systems, you're gaining new intuitions that will replace those belief systems, and that's what's going to guide you. We also have peace. I think for some of you, it's really saying that some of you are in a place of peace. As I said, there's a lot of abundance here for some of you. So I think peace is, if it is existing in your life right now, I think it's saying for you to really bask in that, to not take it for granted, and to really savor every moment, because life, you know, is all about change. Change is always constant in life. So really it's saying, you know, peace, it's not going to be there forever. Nothing in life is permanent. So it's saying to really take advantage of this moment to protect your peace the best you can, and to also really cherish it and to honor it and to love it now that you have come to a place of peace. Finally, soul writing. I see two things with this one. For some of you, as I said, if you have any type of intuitions or greater knowing and knowledge that you have turned to wisdom, if you journal and anything like that, I think it's important for you to journal and write those things down. And also, I think it's a great place for you to manifest. Soul writing is kind of like you are writing the story of your life, the story of your soul journey, if you will. So really, it's like saying you're the narrator. As I say in the beginning of all these videos, you are the one who makes the decisions to create the life that you want. So I think for some of you, you are really using this place of abundance and balance right now to create your own story and narrative. You really are in a place of power to do so. So I think for some of you, very powerful reading. There's a lot of great things going on here where I think some of you have really come to peace, as I said, with ego and fear as you let it go. And now you're able to be more available, and there's a lot of abundance to share with those who you care about now. And also unlocking the potential, unlimited potential for more abundance, maybe on a physical or monetary level, and also for the opportunity for love as well. So that's kind of what I see here for some of you guys for the month of end of January, for some of you Pisces. If this reading did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe as well. And also leave me a comment if you feel like. I love hearing from you guys. So that's all I have for you right now. I want to wish you the best. I hope this is a peaceful and abundant time for you. So bask in it. You've earned it. You've made it happen. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.